And the mother, Helene, was not able to address the media today. That's because she is in the ICU room right by her son's side. But the focus was on Daniel Grams, who is renting the room and also the lone witness. The former president is expected to take the stage at 5:30, speaking to voters about major topics. Wind is a major factor, and right now we're seeing that it is at a little bit of a dead still, which is a great sign. She checked her phone, saw the cameras, and saw a Kia ramming into the front of her business. I'll step off camera and show you guys what the scene looks like now. Where did all this livestock come from? From my understanding, there's camel here, ostrich here, emu here, duck here as well, and we're going for a ride. Yeah, Kurt, I was able to speak to students, faculty, and President Sandoval, and all of them expressed true excitement for this new beginning. And for the first time in history, a tree from Nevada will light up the nation's capital with Christmas spirit. I'll show you Silverbell and her journey to Washington, D.C. Lastly, if you want those Christmas cars to land on the 25th, be sure to get those out by tomorrow. When I come out here one of these nights, I'm gonna be watching you. Watching you close.
Getting the barrel.
I might get in the barrel. I don't know, man.
There you go.
Sounds a little crazy. Sounds a little crazy. It's day 8 of the government shutdown, and the standoff between Democrats and Republicans on Capitol Hill continues. The Senate failed to advance the funding bill for the 6th time, with only 3 Democrats siding with the GOP. However, Senator Jackie Rosen says she does not plan on approving the GOP's funding bill.
So I'm going to stand up for people to be able to go to the damn doctor and afford their life-saving medication. Do you think I want people to go get a stroke because they can't go have a stroke because they can't go to the doctor, get their checkup, and get their medication? That's worth fighting for.
While politicians negotiate tax credits, a single mother in Sparks is looking for light at the end of the tunnel.
This feels intentional. This feels like a punishment that my own government is starting to punish people. Tiffany
Thomas is a palliative care patient living on a fixed income.
When I was 24, I had a stroke and was in ICU for weeks.
She was employed at the time of the stroke and was forced to rely on COBRA coverage.
After the COBRA had expired, Medicare and Medicaid is what keeps me alive.
If the healthcare tax credits expire, up to 95,000 Nevadans could see their premiums nearly double, and every Nevadan with health insurance will likely see a major premium increase.
We don't have any more time to waste. Open enrollment is just weeks away, and if we don't extend these tax credits, life-saving health coverage will be out of reach for too many.
Senators point to a looming healthcare crisis, but Thomas says this is her reality.
The crisis is already here for me and my family. It's not looming, it's not coming, it's already here. With benefits that are going to be lowered or cut, if they increase deductibles or premiums, it puts me out of the game. There's no other option for me. There's no other option for my kids.
I think it's a sacred right. I'm grateful to live in the United States of America.
I like to see other people there voting. I like to see the turnout.
I want to guard that right and keep it safeguarded forever.
The way people like to cast votes could be changing.
This is up to Nevadans to decide how they want to vote.
Mail-in voting is soaring in popularity. During the 2024 election, mail ballots were the #1 choice for voters in Nevada. But President Trump is considering banning that method and machines.
Mail-in ballots are corrupt. Mail-in ballots, you can never have a real democracy with mail-in ballots. And we, as a Republican Party, are going to do everything possible that we get rid of mail-in ballots.
The president claims he is drafting an executive order, but Nevada's Secretary of State Francisco Aguilar says he doesn't have the authority to make that decision.
The only ones who can make those changes to our election process and our election system is the Nevada legislature and the governor. Until they decide to change the process, we'll continue to operate as we are.
The Secretary of State declares that Nevada runs some of the safest elections in the country, and changing the voting landscape could impact many Nevadans.
I think some of our rural communities, I think some of our tribal communities, some of our members of the disabled community, and that's unfortunate. We want as many voices heard across the state as possible.
More than half of Douglas and Nye County voters mailed in their ballots, while Washoe County voters preferred going in person in 2024. Voters I talked to believe mail-in ballots are fraudulent.
I really do not trust it. I think a lot of people could mail in a lot of ballots especially if they know people who aren't voting. I just don't trust that system.
In-person voting is always safer. Mail-in, God only knows what could happen to a mail-in vote.
The president not only doesn't trust mail-in ballots, but says it slows down results.
We would get secure elections. We'd get much faster results. The machines, they say we're going to have the results in 2 weeks. With paper ballots, you have the results that night.
And there are those who think there should be exceptions for people who mail in ballots.
If there's a reason, then I think mail-in is fine. I mean, what if you're in the hospital? So, I mean, I do think there are exceptions.
Hot August Nights has officially made it to Northern Nevada, and I have the honor to be sitting next to Joe Ortega. Joe, how's it going?
Good, Nick. It's great to be here.
Thank you so much for joining Morning Break. Now, Joe, I want to start with a simple question. What do we have here?
We have a classic 1963 convertible Chevy Impala. Candy apple red.
I was going to ask you, what is the inspiration about this color? Because it's bright.
It is candy apple, like the candy you eat. It's just amazing. It has some ghost flames on it. It's a Resto Mod classic, in between that lowrider and hot rod, just in between.
How did you originally get into Hot August Nights? Where'd that passion come from?
That's a great question. I've been coming to Hot August Nights since I was 5 years old. My grandparents lived in the area, and I would come as a little boy to the cruises and just dream that one day I would have a classic car, and it had to be a convertible, and it had to be candy apple, and I finally got it.
Come on, Louise, let's go for a ride.
Yeah, come on, Louise, let's go, baby. You ready?
Go ahead.
Yeah, baby. Nothing like driving in a convertible.
Talk to me about the emotion that you get when you hop into your ride.
It is amazing. I forget about the worldly things and just get to have the wind blow through my hair and just enjoy a nice hot rod. It just takes me to another place. Thank you. I won last year, 2024, at the event series, the Grand Champion Members' Choice. And that, I feel, was just an amazing award. It's because it comes from the volunteers of Hot August Nights and their organization. So I feel it's one of the most special awards that someone can win.
Mr. Ortega, I super appreciate your time. Thank you for coming on the show. Thank you for allowing me to get in the vicinity of a baby that looks like this. Woo!
Anytime, Nick. It's been a pleasure.
I appreciate it.
Thank you.